everybody, for time's sake, we're not be able to go into these verses. But I want everybody tonight to start reading verse 173 of Surah Ali Imran, where Allah tells us, الَّذِينَ قَالَ لَهُمُ النَّاسِ, those who were warned, إِنَّ النَّاسَ قَدْ جَمَعُوا لَكُمْ, your enemies have mobilized their forces against you. فَخْشَوْهُمْ, so fear them. But the state of the believers are such, when everything's happening around us, where we feel like we have nowhere to go, we feel like we have our backs up against the wall, nobody is listening, the rhetoric is out, there's a rhetoric of people spewing hate, extremely dangerous, causing problems domestically and other places in the world, and throwing that gas on the fire to make things worse. فَزَادَهُمْ إِيمَانًا, it increases them in faith. We're able to, no matter what happens, to reach a state, no matter what happens, it increases us in faith. That's where we want to be. Is that where we are increased in faith. And then, how do these people live? Well, قالوا, and they say, حَسْبُنَ اللَّهُ وَنِعْمَ الْوَكِيلُ. Allah alone is sufficient, and He is the greatest trustee. What a great trustee He is. And then if we can live that meaning, that no matter what it is that we are facing, and doing everything that is we can do outwardly, but these are the meanings that give life, and they're the thrust of everything that we do outwardly. فَانْقَلَبُوا بِنِعْمَةٍ مِّنَ اللَّهِ وَفَضْلٍ. So they return with Allah's favor and grace. And no matter what situation you're in, if your heart is with Allah, you will receive His ni'mah and His fadl. You will receive His blessing and you will receive His bounty, subhanahu wa ta'ala. لَمْ يَمْسَسْهُمْ سُوء, suffering no harm. وَاتَّبِعُوا رِضْوَانَ اللَّهِ. Who were these people? Is that they sought to please Allah. That is why we do everything. That is the intention behind everything. That is how we respond to everything. Wallahu dhu fadlin azim. And then keep reading throughout the surahs, but especially until the end of verse number 179, where Allah Ta'ala goes on to say, مَا كَانَ اللَّهُ لِيَذَرَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ مَا أَنْتُمْ عَلَيْهِ. Allah would not leave the believers in the condition you are in. Hatta, until what? Hatta yamiz al-khabitha min al-tayyib, until He distinguishes the good from the evil. And what you and I want, as this world becomes more and more polarized, and the lines of demarcation become more and more clear, we want to be from those who are tayyib. We want to be from people who have pure iman and faith and absolutely no nifaq, hypocrisy whatsoever in it. We want to be with the camp of the prophets and messengers. And we should always remember is that we are the last repositories of prophetic truth. Were Moses, the son of Imran, to be alive during this time, he would be obliged to follow the best of creation, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Were Moses to be alive today, he would side with us as believers. Our Prophet said this explicitly, "Ma wasi'u illa tiba'i," is that he would have to follow me. He wouldn't be able to do anything else. Jesus, the son of Mary, only follows the sunnah and the sharia of our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and likewise all of the other prophets and messengers. Who are we connected to? We are connected to truth by our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and through whom we know the truth of those who came before us, from all of the prophets and messengers back to the first Adam alayhi salatu wassalam. What a blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. These are the meanings that need to grow in our heart so that we can develop this degree of certainty and our iman can become strong. And there's no better way to do that than to read the book of Allah.